Okay, so this very clearly shows that the alternator is supplying only 11 volts. See, it's only 11.2. So it's definitely the alternator that is not working, because once I started the car using this is a odometer trip reset button. I press this thrice to get into this mode where I can see the voltage, and this is the voltage I get after I start the car, which is 11.2 volts, and this measures the output of the alternator. So this shows that the alternator is not working, and essentially it's not supplying. It has to supply at least a minimum of 12 volts, but typically more than 12 volts, usually at least 12.7 or 13 or 14 volts is considered normal for an alternator to supply. So essentially this means the alternator is not working. Now in this particular car, it's a 2004 E500. The alternator has two parts. There's a voltage regulator which is connected to an alternator, and the alternator itself. And the issue could be with the voltage regulator, which has some metal contacts which can get worn out. So it's possible that it's not the entire alternator that's bad. It's possible that I only need to replace the voltage regulator, which is screwed onto the alternator. But essentially this video was just to show this feature where I can measure the voltage either from the battery or the alternator. Once the car has started, it would be from the alternator. The voltage can be measured on the dash itself by pressing the strip odometer button 3 times and entering this special mode or menu. And then I think you can by cycling through these buttons, there are various other things you can look at. ESP dynamo, I don't know what all these are, but that's my VIN number. That's a service menu. See, this accesses service data. But this menu seems to be very helpful. So again, the way you access it is let's see, this is normally what it shows, all the items on your cycle, but when you press this 3 times, this odometer trip reset button, it shows you those the voltage like I showed you earlier.